everybody.
How's it going?
Signed back my favorite player to the Seahawks this week, Charles Cross. Hyped about that. And Abe. We got Abe locked up, so those are my guys.
Why is Charles one of your favorites?
I play next to Abe and Charles like 70% of the game, and just like they're just dudes. Like you look at them, they're dogs. The attention to detail, the enthusiasm that they bring, the personality that they bring, and honestly, our whole O-line, like the strides that they've made, like give our O-line the respect. Like we have studs at O-line. Like they move bodies. So I love those guys. But I'm hyped about Chuck. So I'm just lit about that.
AJ, on that front, you have both of them locked up now. The interior guys got a couple more years of runway on their deals. Like how excited are you about the continuity you might have as a unit there over the next little bit?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I mean, I went to Michigan, and like Michigan prides themselves on O-line, right? So like when I was at Michigan, like our O-line was a huge reason for our success, and I truly believe that, it's a big reason to our success this year. And, having those guys play more ball together, it's super impactful. So I'm glad that they're all going to be here for a while, and us tight ends and running backs and the receivers as well that contribute in the run game and all the things. It's a great group.
Charles and Gray have gotten close, and they seem kind of like an odd couple. What's the chemistry between those two like?
Man, I think just playing, side by side, like it's something that, you can't, like when you're in the heat of the battle and go through all the things together, the relationship off the field is only going to follow through with it, just because, like, in the game, you're obviously verbally communicating as well. So those two, they're two of the best in the business, and both young players, too. Like, it's exciting to see the direction that we're headed.
Is there anything about practice that feels different this week?
I don't think so. I think guys are still getting after it. If anything, I think it's more competitive between the offense and defense because, like, we're not preparing for a team per se, but just going up against each other. You hear Spoon talking, EJ, D-Hall talking, and it's like we're kind of playing them this week, so you kind of want to compete with them.
Is there more like ones versus ones this week?
Yeah, I think a bit more ones versus ones, just offensive ones on defensive ones, and getting the young guys going at it too. So it's been a good week.
What do you think's worked well with the run game the last few weeks? Just, the numbers have obviously gone up a little bit.
I think just sticking with it, and I think it was just a matter of time. Like I feel like the whole year we've had, physicality up front, the backs doing their thing, and I think just collectively at the perfect time, it's really coming together. So, got to continue to do that. I think it'll be great to run the ball at home, like playing up here in Seattle. Like bring on the weather, bring on the elements, and let's run the rock.
Another third and really long conversion running the ball 3 games in a row now. What does that do for you guys? Get guys kind of fired up, momentum, whatever it is when you convert that way?
Yeah, it's huge. You look on the scoreboard and you see K9 got the ball pitched out, and it's like, yeah, all right. Like, I'm not surprised that he got it. Just seeing that guy run the rock is something else. So, I mean, it's just obviously we can't hang our hat on that. We don't want to be in those third and longs, but, knowing that we have an option like that to get a first down is huge.
What will getting Elijah back in the mix for you guys kind of do here moving forward?
Yeah, getting E-Dog back will be great. Just a guy that can, really run from the tight end position as well, get the F kind of more involved, and just add another element. He's been chomping at the bit, staying locked in, doing his thing. So it's kind of the perfect time for him to, come back and make his presence felt. So.
On the broadcast, they said, I think it was a hip injury that you were dealing with.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, just dealing with some bumps and bruises. I think I've probably been on the injury report every week, for the past 10, but I'm going to play regardless. So feeling good, though.
You've been hyping up Sam since the summer. Just kind of how confident are you and your quarterback going into the playoffs when it's do or die?
Yeah, very confident. Sam's a pro. Sam's a great quarterback, a Pro Bowler, and he's going to play his best football now, and he's already started to do that. So we're extremely confident in him, and just the offensive group as a collective, we're going to start playing our best football.
With the hip and everything else, how beneficial is this week for you in particular?
Yeah, no, it's huge. I think just all the things that I do outside the building as well as inside the building, and just trying to get, my feet back under myself, and, I like to play physical at the end of the day, and that can take a little bit of a toll on your body, but all good on my end, and, whatever I got to do to be ready for game time is going to happen.
Outside the building, is it hot yoga? Is it hyperbaric
Off
chamber?
season, maybe. Hyperbaric chamber for sure. A lot of massage therapy, acupuncture, some like herbal things like wraps and stuff that you can do. Obviously the people in the facility are great. So anything that I can do to help myself heal is I'm willing to do.
The tush push. What do you think about just the weapon that play has been for you guys this year?
Love it. Honestly, it's pretty easy on my end. Get the snap and try and get as many yards as I can and ride the wave. Sometimes your head gets ripped off, or you know what I'm saying, but gets you in the flow of the game too. Like good, like I'm getting a yard, you're not stopping it. So I think it's a great play. I think the O-line likes it too, and yeah.
Who's got the hardest job of all the O linemen on that play? Do you think?
I asked Jalen and Olu like what their thoughts were on it because I was just curious, and they seemed to like it. So I guess I would say them. But yeah, I don't think it's myself.
Are you going for leverage up and down, or are you going forward?
Really, just forward. Any way I can get it. Just want to stay low, get the cadence right, get the ball, and yeah, maybe run an outside zone one time, take it off the tackle.
Sure.
We'll see.
Is it always predetermined which way you're gonna like? Are you going right over the center? Or are you going left or right?
Yeah, I can go wherever. The coaches haven't said where to go, so get the first down however you can.
How intricate is that cadence? How important is that?
Yeah, it's intricate for sure. Different variations that we can do to it, and obviously something that we want to get off on the cadence to get that first down.
You guys are one of the youngest teams in the NFL, and that also means that this is a first for a lot of you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys kind of approach first playoff appearance for a lot of these guys?
Yeah, first of many, hopefully. Like I think that's kind of the standard here. It's like kind of our expectation to be in there, but obviously it's a huge accomplishment for ourselves. But at the end of the day, like we have our goals, we have our things that we want to accomplish. So it's just another step along that way. But it's win or go home at this point. So.
What's it like prepping for 4 potential teams, 3 of which you just faced to wrap up the regular season and you're familiar with?
Yeah, I think being that we've played a couple of the teams, that can always help. But like me personally, I'm not really going to watch any of the games this weekend. I kind of want to watch the film on whoever we play, not get too into it, and you're a part of the game. Like I don't want to watch the production on the weekend. It's like kind of weird. It's like what I'm saying. So. But whoever we got to play, we'll be ready for it and be excited for it.
We've heard you
that way, or
describe.
you don't want to watch them now?
Honestly, more so in the NFL. Like it's like sometimes I'm watching, I'm like you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just gonna stick to being in the game,
We've heard you described as like one of the energizers on offense. I think your coach called you a spark plug. How would you describe your energy on the field?
I love ball. It needs to continue to be consistent. I think when I get the ball in my hands and when I'm making plays, obviously I might, ramp up that energy, but it has to be consistent throughout the game. And like on our offense, like we need somebody that's going to do that. And that's just how I am. That's how I play. It's not fake. It's authentic. It's who I am. And like I said, I love my O-lineman. I'm kind of a bridge between all the positions. So I think that juice, that spark is important.
Along those lines,
what does it mean you guys be playing playoff games at home?
It's everything. It's the vision that we've had since we've got here. And to do it in front of our home crowd, like we know what it is. We know it's going to be loud, and it's an advantage for us.
There was a moment you ran through a few guys in the Carolina game, and Jeff Howard and Julian Love were looking there like, I love his mentality. I think Coach Howard said he plays like we play.
Yeah.
When you hear stuff like that from guys on the defensive side of the ball, what does that mean to you?
I just think of my huddle highlights in high school. I'm like, yeah, I think I play defense like y'all play defense because I was a dog on defense.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.